just look at it, it's magnific. This ear cuff, I mean. What you need is simply wire of 20 and 24 gauge, chain nose pliers, round nose pliers, wire cutter, and of course, pearls of different sizes, from this very tiny little pearls that could be silver, gold, or any color that you want. And also you could use different kind of stone or beads too, or plastic pearls, or the freshwater or South Sea pearls that have uniquely shaped and also vary in size and shapes, just like this. And you could use even smaller sizes. And at last, a very delicate chain for the dangling parts. We start by 20 gauge wire, and this is just for testing the size of the ear cuff that we are going to make. So I make one part of my wire straight with chain nose pliers, and it's not important to be all perfect because I'm not going to use this piece. Okay, it's about 4 centimeters height, and I cut it out with flush cutter. Then I need to make a U shape with that piece of wire, which you could use a pen or a pencil or everything that you could make this U shape, just like me, as I used my chain nose pliers. And then with round nose pliers, make 2 little loops at each end. And of course, this prevents your ear to be injured from the sharp and edgy points. Then I push it at the end and make both ends a little more curved and circular to be put better. And now I'm going to put this piece on my ear, and I insert it just like this and push it a little to be tight. And if it's okay and you feel free with that, you add up something around 1.5 centimeters to the first dimension and then cut it out, and this would be our main structure. First of all, I need to make it all flattened. You could use your nylon mallet or just simply with the wooden ring mandrel. Pick up your round nose pliers and make 2 eye pins at both ends of your wire stick. And don't forget to push it tight so that there won't be any spaces in between. But before making the second one, you insert the biggest size of your pearls into the wire stick, and at the end make another eye pin with round nose pliers, and just leave a space between last pearl to the eye pin so that you could bend it easily and also add extra parts. Okay, here I need to make both eye pins in one direction. And this is done, our first part. And I'm going to make it just like a U shape. So I bend it a little with my fingers. It's all right. And at both ends I push it. And as it's going to be onto the ear, I need to make both ending parts a little more curved and more circular. Okay, till now we have something like this. Congratulations if you had made this first part. And then we go to the thinner wire and the smaller pearls. Pick up that 24 gauge wire and continue inserting those smaller pearls just to the length of the first row, and then cut both ends in 2 centimeters, and then insert them in those 2 eye pins of the first row. We are going to attach these 2 parts together, so with round nose pliers, push it and then throw it in the eye pin and make a wire wrapping part here. When you have done, just squeeze it with chain nose pliers and do the same at the other side. Again, with the thinner wire of 24 gauge and with even smaller pearls, it could be in any colors by the way, and cut it out with a distance of about 1.5 centimeters and put it at the other side, the first row that you had made, and again insert both sides into the eye pin and fix it well. If you need, use your round nose pliers to push the ending parts and make that wire weavings. And now we have 3 rows attached together. This is just like a Portofino ring, just like this, and it's going to be put on the ear. But now we are going to add another part, and that is the dangling part, and I'm going to use this very delicate chain. Just let me put it here to see what the distance is needed. The first one is somehow about 4 centimeters, and you cut it out with flush cutter or wire cutter, and the second one is just a little longer. And to attach these 2 chains, I'm using jump rings. The ready jump rings, of course, is easier, or you could just use the thinner wire so that it would through in those delicate chains. Okay, so I open up each jump ring and insert it into the first chain seed, just like this. Let me do that right. Okay, and then before closing it, I insert it into one of those rows and then close it. I do the same for the other chain, but a little further, just like this. About 2 or 3 pearls are in between, and then I'm going to choose those asymmetrical shaped pearls for the dangling parts. Now I'm going to attach these pearls with the thinner wire, so I insert 24 gauge in and just wrap it all around the pearl and make a tie just like this, and continue weaving the open part to have a very little wire coil here. Just squeeze it with chain nose pliers if needed to be squeezed well, and then wrap the leftover and cut it out with flush cutter at the very end and squeeze it again with chain nose pliers. This is so important because the dangling part could be in touch with your neck or hairs or clothes. At the end, with round nose pliers, make very little loop, and we are going to wrap it again on the previous wire coil and cut it out with flush cutter in about 2 centimeters. But before closing it, insert the other side of chain in, and now I'm going to close this loop. Again, insert round nose pliers into that little loop and wrap the other side all around. If it's easier, just put it with chain nose pliers or just with your fingers, and then wrap the open part. Just let me test that out. Here with round nose pliers, I wrap the open part. About 2 or 3 times is perfect. And you could do that just with your hand, like me. It's easier for me. Then cut it out at the very end and again squeeze it onto your work. Just repeat the same for the second pearl, and this would be ready, our very beautiful and magnific wire ear cuff with pearls. I just love it and hope you like it too.